Welcome back to another episode of Schofield Welding. Guys, check it out. So we have been adding new things to our website. We're really excited about it. Been adding in the carbon fiber pancake hoods and the outlaw leather chop top pipeliner hoods. Now, these are both some of my favorite hoods. That's why we were able to add them onto here. You can get your lenses, you can get your chop tops. Right here's a hand-tooled pipeliner hood. Now, over in the right, if you want a flip lens, all you got to do is select flip lens, and it will, they'll install it for you and everything and then ship it to you. Right here, it's all a hand-tooled chop top on it. But anyways, just new exciting things happening to Schofield Welding. You can go up to the menu bar up at the top, click Outlaw Leather, or you can scroll down a little bit and their hoods are all right there. So pretty easy to navigate. Links will be at the bottom of the video. So we hope you guys enjoy. Be blessed, and we are getting into the video right now. So you guys can see right here, Randy is actually cutting in the radius on this piece of square tube. It was a second thought, just like it says. And if we would have planned it a little bit better, we would have brought that top deck over to it. You're going to see right here that there's a little bit of gap right there. So we did actually have to build a piece to fit in there and weld it in there. And then we put that quartered piece of pipe on that radius. Really gave it a good, clean, finished look. But since that was a second thought, we had to kind of fix a couple things right there. But just so you guys know that on your guys' set, if you want the radius, you need to think about, all right, when I build this piece of top plate, it needs to go down and into it. Hold this, Jim. Big enough?
Oh yeah. Barely what they do. Maybe.
Take it your way a bunch. Yeah, long way. Right there.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, Bryce.
Which way you need to go?
Good.
Good there?
Yeah, go ahead and tack that.
Alright, well, did you guys eat lunch?
Yeah, we grabbed some McDonald's. Yeah. Out now.
Okay, so you can see that we got a level running down the center of this tire. That way, what we're able to do is we're going to level that level out, but then we can pull from both sides. And I got Kelby's holding a square on one side, and then I'm holding a square on the other side. That way we can get an exact measurement on what we need to be doing. And then that way we can move that level where center is and mark center on it. All right, you guys, so just what you just seen right there is we were actually getting ready to lay out this fender, and Randy was looking for center of wheel, which is going to be center of your axle. When you guys get the print, I'll have a measurement from front of bed to center of axle, and we'll have all this measured out for you. It's a good idea to get your fenders here so you can trace things out. But these are 36-inch fenders. If you're going to go for like a big tire or whatever, you're going to have to figure that out yourself on how to lay it out. But we will give you the center of axle, and then you can go from there and figure that out. Well, one of the things, guys, is when you do lay out these fenders, you got to be thinking the whole time squat. Okay, so this truck's got nothing on it except for what we've got on it right now, and you still have all your tools, your welding machine, your oxygen bottles, everything. And Randy took a measurement from when everything was on it to when we pulled everything off, and he had the measurement. I can't remember what it is. I think it was 3.5 inches or 4 inches of squat. So you got to take into account that with your fenders, otherwise you'll cut your fenders in too low, and by the time you load it all back up, you'll be rubbing tires, and you'll have to cut the fender back out and redo the fender. Just something to think about as you start building these.
So if I go 5, What are you doing there, Humpty Dumpty?
Well, this is you, kind of.
Kel, come over here and hold this, bud.
Love it. Big on this end.
5/8.
Ooh, barely 16. Dang, that's nice. Good job. Way to eyeball that shit. Oh, it ain't gonna go nowhere. Kind of hold it where you want it.
Hey, hand me that tacking device there, little buddy.
You want to throw a big level across? Yeah.
That'll be spot on right there. Yep.
So just like the other side, what we're getting ready to do is we're going to get this thing tacked up here to where it's getting held on really good. The level's on top so that we can make sure we have a good flat edge on it. So wherever that square tubing was, because we don't have a flat edge up there, so we put the level up on top, butted the piece of plate up to it, and then tacked it right there. All right, we're still finding center of axle on this side. Pull the fender out. We already know the distance from the top to the top of fender because of the other side. We're going to trace it out. And then Randy's going to go ahead and cut this out. Now, I prefer to build things on jack stands, but this way it's a lot more precise. Things are going to be right where you want them just because we're building it directly on the truck. The prints are going to allow you to build them in jack stands as long as your measurements are right and you take really careful measurements. You should have no trouble building this in a jack stand. This is the first bed we've built on an 01 Dodge, on a 2nd gen Dodge. And so we're building it on the truck. That way we know it's perfect. Okay, now we're going to measure out our stick out all the way down, make sure that it's where it needs to be. Now, the front is kind of hard to do, so you're going to want to tack up your back and your middle first, and then probably run you a level or something across the front to figure out where that needs to be. But just because your front is actually diving off back into the truck, so it's not a square surface to pull a measurement off of, it's going to be kind of a level or something like that. We're good. Do your best, Randy. Got it? Well, guys, that's about a wrap for the fender and the radius cut-in piece of this video. We are going to start on part 4, where we are going to start putting in the drop-down toolboxes, and we're going to start framing those in and then figuring out where everything is going that way. Guys, we really appreciate you sticking around with us. Thank you for all your support and your love and all the comments, likes, and subscriptions that you guys give us. It just means the world to us, and it keeps us motivated to building videos and putting content out like this, to where we hope that maybe later on down the road you guys get motivated to build you a bed that we've put out enough information to make the somewhat huge task look a little bit more doable. So guys, be blessed. We love you all. Thank you for everything you've done. Be sure to go check out our website for those Outlaw Leather hoods. They're a great hood. They're awesome, and we are super excited to be having them on the website. I'm going to put a link down at the bottom for our website, and you guys can go check them out on there. All right, be blessed. We'll talk to you here in a bit.